It doesn't take money. It doesn't take having certain things. You don't have to have all the fancy stuff. Us ordinary, everyday girls can be very put together and live put together lives, okay? People always ask me, how are you so put together? You are always so put together. And I'm about to share with you the blueprint. Here's how you become a more put together girl. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jenshaw. If you're new here, I make content for all the girlies who are trying to thrive in their early 20s. I know that like your early 20s are for having fun, but I also know that our 20s are a time to put systems and habits in place that are going to help us thrive, not just in our 20s, but for the rest of our lives. So this year, I want to put things in place that will allow me to be just the most organized, most stress-free, just the best well put together version of myself that I can be. And I know that you probably want that too as a girl in her early 20s. Like, aren't we tired of just walking around like not knowing what's going on in our lives? Like, aren't we tired of the chaos? Like a lot of us are not thriving, we're just surviving as young people, and life shouldn't be like that. Now it's time for us to get our stuff together. And guess what? It doesn't take money. It doesn't take having certain things. It doesn't take looking a certain way. You do not have to be like the people you see on Instagram, TikTok, wherever else, YouTube. You don't have to have all the fancy stuff. Us ordinary, everyday girls can be very put together and live put together lives, okay? People always ask me, oh my goodness, how are you so put together? You are always so put together. Like, you always have everything together. And I'm about to share with you the blueprint, okay? Here's how you become a more put together girl. Okay, first let's talk about why, okay? Why should we even want to be more put together? One, we want to have peace of mind, okay? A lot of the reasons why we are stressed out, anxious, and just all over the place mentally is because there is so much stuff going on up here all the time. We have nothing organized, nothing set in place. Everything is just jumbled up and scrambled up in our brains. But when you get yourself together, when you become a put together person, everything in your life has its place, and it frees up your mind, okay? And it allows you to be calm, it allows you to be collected, especially mentally. You're not wasting your mental energy trying to figure things out because you have already put everything together in its place. Two, being put together allows you to enjoy life. There are just certain things that you do not have to worry about because it's like, well, I've already got it all figured out. There's so much more joy and happiness when you have systems in place that allow you to thrive. A lot of times I just sit back and just watch people like lose their minds over things where it's just like, I'm not losing my mind over that because I have my stuff together, you know? Lastly, why you should be more put together, because you're that girl. When you have your stuff together, it just makes you a more confident, pretty, healthy person. Life is just way better that way. All right, so enough of trying to convince you. Let's get into how. First things first, you have to know what you desire to do with your life, okay? What is your calling? What has God called you to? Okay, what is it that you feel like is your purpose in this season of your life? Don't get too stressed out about this. Don't get too crazy. It does not have to be like your life's mission, your life's work. That takes time to figure out. I'm talking about what is it in this season that God has called you to do? What is the main theme of your life in this era, in this season, right now? If you know me, I'm all about setting intentions, okay? What is your intention for your life? What is it that you are really focusing on? If right now your focus is to get a solid foundation financially, good, right? If right now your focus is getting your degree, great. If right now your focus is having as much fun as you can before you turn 30, good. What is the main thing you're trying to do? A really helpful thing to do with this is to figure out the mission and the vision of your life. Your vision is where you see your life going, okay? What do you see for yourself? Now your mission is what you plan to do and accomplish through your lifestyle. The three intentions that I have for my life Okay, I want to be kind, I want to be healthy, right? And then I want to live in a way that is pleasing to God. That is my intention. So everything, every choice, every decision that I make revolves around that intention. Everything that I do, I ask myself, is this kind? Is this healthy? Is this pleasing to God? Okay, so you have to figure out what is your mission, what is your vision, what is your intention for living in this season. All right, so similarly, there is a certain vibe, a certain energy or atmosphere that you must curate, or you must strive to have. So simply put, how do you want to feel in right now in your life? Do you want to feel more confident? Do you want to feel more intelligent? Do you want to feel more feminine and soft? Do you want to feel more fit and healthy? How do you want to feel right now? What is it? What is the energy that you want your life to have? And what is the energy, what is the vibe that you want to give off to other people? Okay, do you want people to come around you and be like, oh, she's so smart? Do you want people to come around you and be like, oh, she's so fit? Like, what is your vibe? You can also think of it as asking, what person would you want to be? Do you want to be? Do you want to be the person that people go to for advice, the intelligent one? Do you want to be the person that people go to have fun, the life of the party in people's lives, which is perfectly okay? Do you want to be the person that people go to when they need help with their health and with their, eating? Like, who do you want to be as a person? When people are around you, when people look at your life, or even when you look at your life, how is it that you want to feel? And what do you want to give off to other people? All right, so this next tip is a big one. What are the areas of your life that you need and should be focusing on? What are the areas of your life that you should be attending to every day, every week, every month, all year? Think of these as the core areas of your life, like in school, how we have different subjects: math, reading, science, social studies. These are the different subject areas of your life. So this might look different from person to person. If you are a mother, your areas of life might be different than somebody who's single and not a mother. If you are a student, your areas of life might look different than someone who is out of school. But that being said, every girl, every young lady should have at least 5 areas of life that they are focusing on. These are parts of your life that you are constantly cultivating and tending to. This is how you are going to be more put together, is because you have and know what these 5 areas are, and you put systems in place to make sure that each area is thriving and being taken care of. This makes being put together so much more easier. It makes you so much more aware of what's happening in your life. You are no longer just letting life happen to you. You know what's going on in your life. You are intentional about how you're living. Because I love you guys so much and I want you guys to thrive, I have created a free gift for you. So if you go into the description box and you click the link, there is going to be a guide that I created that's free. It's free. You're gonna go and you're gonna look at that guide, and it has the 5 areas of life, and these are the 5 core areas. So you, like I said, you could switch it up to make it match your lifestyle, but for the most part, these are the 5 areas that every girl should be considering, should be focused on, should have planned out and organized. Okay, so go into the description box, click that link, okay, and download that free guide. I promise it's going to help you so much, because once you get those 5 areas of your life nailed down, you can then go into each area and plan out systems and habits that is going to make your life just so much more organized and put together. Download it, look at it, read it, and then start implementing those 5 areas, and trust me, you will become a much more put together person. Now we can get more specific and into the details. When we have 5 specific areas of our life that we are focused on, We can then begin to plan, organize, cultivate, and grow each area. You can then start to figure out your goals for each area. I'm so excited because I am going to sit down. My next video is going to be a sit down video where we are going to plan out 2024, but we are going to use the 5 areas of our life to do that. And I can show you how and what being a put together girl looks like on paper. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Again, I am so excited for 2024. It's gonna be fun and we're just gonna become the best versions of ourselves that we can be. Love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.